afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/FilmMyRun, on Twitter at FilmMyRun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work.
Everyone, it is 7:30 UK time, 2:30 Eastern time, 11:30 on the Never Eat Shredded Wheat West Coast of America. Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to another Wednesday workout, live on Zwift, live on the Film My Run channel, and we're running in Group C tonight. And Ryan is already telling me to go steady. John Hepplewhite says it's really cold in Nottingham. There's a few people running in their garages. Dean Hand is in his garage and he's in Group A tonight. So there's a few people very cold. Ryan Downey was going to run outside, but he says it's minus 21 degrees Celsius outside. Minus 21. So he says he's had to cave in and he will be running Group C inside. And Ryan is just a few ahead of me in the pack. So you can see David Mears is our run leader tonight. He has the yellow beacon beside him. Carol Rushworth says, right, let's see what goes wrong this evening. I think she's talking about, are you talking about me or you, Carol? I think Carol's a bit worried about her foot pod not connecting. Carol has had some problems with her milestone pod. No, not the milestone pod, is it? You've got a good treadmill. It's just a problem connecting to the iPad or something, isn't it? So we're gradually increasing the pace tonight, but we're going nice and easy because I'm not going to do anything drastic. And Carol's other half, Jonathan Cost, is right behind me. So let's see. Hopefully Jonathan can stay with me and won't have any major dropouts on their treadmill tonight. And we'll all try and stick with David Mears. And hello, Mark Salling. Thank you for your ride on. So, in Group C tonight, we have a 12-year-old listed as EP. 12 years old from the States. Hello to you, mate. Well done, good running. Alan Glendinning is just behind him. And got Johansson as well there. And Mark Clinton, I think it's Mark, is it? Mark Clinton. And M. Waters. Ryan Downey, David Mears, D. York, I can't remember, is it David again? He's in Group D. And Billy Boy from Belgium. We've seen Billy Boy before. He's in Group C with us. Schwan from the USA. And Schwabe from Germany is just behind me. And we're going up to 9.6. I have not been paying attention. Let's go up to 10 then, just to catch people up. 4 seconds now behind... Oh. What's that all about? There we are. Let's catch people up a bit. I thought it said 9.6 then. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it said 8.6 and I just misread it. Yes, Ryan, I've noticed now, sorry. I will catch everyone up. So Johansson has sped on ahead at 15 seconds ahead. And our young friend EP, who's 12, he is 11 seconds ahead. Alan Glendinning is 5 seconds ahead. So we'll catch up with David Mears, who's our run leader, and we'll stick with him. 8.8 kilometres an hour. Just make sure we know where we are. So I'm right with David and Jonathan. And we've got Paylard as well. Paylard's up there from France, maybe a late join. No, he's not. He's done the same distance as the rest of us. So taking it easy tonight. Hello, Lee. Yeah, I doubt if you will see me before because we're going tomorrow, so Lee Jenner's one of my club buddies here on the south coast, and he's wishing me best of luck for my 100-mile race, which starts on Friday, which is why I am trying not to overdo it tonight. Just a gentle jog. That's not to say that for some people, this Group C can be hard work for some people, and that's not to denigrate anybody's abilities, put anybody down at all. You know, we do what we do, don't we? Right, so we've gone up to 9 kilometres an hour now, or another 400 metres, and then we do a little jump for a 200 metre stride, and back down again, and then another jump, back down again. So it's going to be quite a few little jumps up in speed. That's what Wednesdays is all about. Wednesdays is like an interval session. This one's called Blended Burn. And we're just going underneath the buildings to head to the beach. We're in Watopia. Watopia is the imaginary island. What, Ian, do you want my vest? What, this vest? Do you know what? The shop, the Zwift shop, is not far away. It will be opening soon. And you'll be able to buy Zwift running gear at some stage in the not too distant future. Karen says good luck this weekend. And they're having an Arctic blast in the States at the moment. Well, we know that from Ryan Downey. No, I don't. I think it's due to be a bit wet, but not particularly cold for this time of year. And Charla says, don't forget to post the link for the doc. Oh yes, I definitely will. Why is that suddenly gone? Go back. I've just lost all my just lost all my messages, which is annoying. Can't see what anyone's saying now. Let's see. Oh, and now I'm getting static shocks. There we are. Oh, no, missed it again. There we are, back. Yes, so dot watching. There is also, Charlotte, there is also live TV coverage this time. I don't know how much live TV coverage, but there is a TV channel, a Mud Crew TV channel, and the Arc of Attrition will be shown live. They will have camera crews stationed at various places. So hopefully you might be able to see some shots of us at some point. But, I mean, telephone coverage down there is awful. So how they're going to get TV coverage, I don't know. Aidan Joe, thank you very much, Aidan Joe Baker. Saying all the best for the weekend. So, trying to concentrate on the instructions, I keep missing them. So we're now on a short 200 metre blast, and then we'll drop back down again for recovery. And there we are. A good crowd in C tonight, loads of us running in C. Ryan Perring, who lives in Cornwall, where I'm going, says the telephone signal is perfectly fine if you've got a decent phone network, i.e. not 3 like me. Are you with Vodafone or something like that? So this is recovery, and we've got 200 metres of this. We're halfway through it already, and then we go for another little blast, slightly faster, 10.8 kilometres an hour. So listen, if you've never seen Zwift before, or if it's all new to you, don't know what's going on. Thanks, David, for the ride on. Oh, I pressed my button. Hang on.
Ride on.
Go to the Zwift website, zwift.com/run, and you will be able to sign up for your free Zwift account and get running on Zwift for absolutely nothing, just the price of a foot pod, and you can get a Zwift pod for as little as about £30. But running is free on Zwift, so get yourself on Zwift, make those treadmill sessions less boring than they are. So here we are on the beach, and I'm just slightly ahead of David Mears, our run leader, and Jonathan Cost is just ahead of me. And where's our 12-year-old? Our 12-year-old young man is 10 seconds ahead. EP, I'd like to know his real name, but EP is what we're knowing him as. And Alan is 8 seconds ahead. Mark Clinton is 6 seconds ahead from Canada. Paylard from France is also 6 seconds ahead. That's not too bad. Okay, Ryan is telling me that my phone network 3 should be better down in Cornwall this year. So fingers crossed, mind you. I mean, we don't need it that badly, do we really? We're only running. Who needs to make phone calls when you're running 100 miles? Right, back down to 8.6. And so recovery again. Let's just send a message to the group. Where are we? Recoveries. Where's my recoveries one? I've got all these pre-programmed messages I can send to the group. There we are. Meters to go, and then we go again slightly faster. We're going to go at 11 kilometers an hour for 200 meters. And we've got a nice long recovery before we go for 400 metres at 11. So that little archway there, that yellow archway signifies the next little stride. 200 metres at 11 kilometres an hour.
2. Let's go.
Here we go. So keeping your form good, keeping your head up. That's true, Ryan. And my phone does tend to die in the cold weather, it has to be said. So we've done over 2 kilometres. Grisetti, thank you for your ride on.
Ride on.
And we've got about 6 kilometres left to run. I much prefer it when it's daytime in Wetopia, certainly on the beach. I mean, who goes to the beach at night? Right, there we go, back down now to 8.3 kilometres an hour. Perfect, that was. I've got all my stars so far. Alan says his milestone pod is reading very poorly, so he's having trouble keeping pace with everybody. We are now in 400 metre section at 8.3 kilometres an hour. Thank you, Jonathan, for your ride on.
Ride on.
And just recovering now for the next effort. So we're doing 400 metres at 11 kilometres an hour. And it does get faster. So after that, 400 metres at 11.7 kilometres an hour. But we've still got a really good tight-knit group, all within about 10 seconds of each other. So that's really good. Ryan, thanks for the ride on, buddy. Sleet and rain forecast around Land's End for a few hours in the night, but Saturday looks brighter. Yeah, I've read that. So I apologise for being engrossed in what I'm doing at the weekend. But it kind of does all consume you, really. But we are concentrating on getting Group C a good interval workout. And David is sticking to pace. Oh, blimey. Poor Alan's having trouble. Magna, thank you for your ride on.
Ride on.
I'm feeling very cool because I've got myself a new fan. The kind of Zwift default fan to buy is a Honeywell. So I've bought myself a Honeywell turbo fan and it's definitely better than the one I had before. Oh, thank you for your ride on. And Ryan, another one. Thank you. Woohoo! Okay, we're nearly ready for the next 400 metre stride. 11 kilometres an hour. So we've got to hold that effort for a bit longer. Keep the heart rate nice and steady if we can. Breathe easy. Relax your shoulders. And get the job done. So here we go. 11 kilometres an hour, 400 metres. 5.5k to go till the end of the run. John, I'm not filming it this year, no. I filmed it the first year I did it. I didn't film it last year. Well, I kind of did a vlog, and I'll probably do another vlog this year, but I'm not going to be having the camera with me when I'm running. If and when I go back to the Arc for the next time, then I will film it again. But this year, just running, seeing what we can do. Right, it's a bit confusing as to who I am. I'm the one just behind. Okay, so somebody else is wearing the same clothes as me. It might be Ryan Downey, actually. See the person just ahead of David Mears. David Mears is in the black, our run leader, and the person just ahead has got the same clothes on as me. But I'm the one in the blue shoes. Okay, 200 metres to go. So just staying relaxed. Once settled into the rep, if everything feels good, increase speed to goal pace. What's goal pace? I don't want to increase speed. I just want to stay where it's telling me to stay. 11 kilometres an hour, that's where I'm running, aren't I? Why is everyone else ahead of me? Am I doing something wrong? Oh dear.
You suck!
Not that bad. I thought I was sticking to the right pace. It's telling me to speed up. Okay, 8.3 down we go. Just relax. Maybe I'll just catch everybody up because I seem to be falling behind for some reason. Full recovery, slow it down to easy pace. Right, let's just catch up a bit. Make sure I get my stars though. 9.2, is that right? Okay. We want to keep it so that the number doesn't go red. So see here, look. If I go to that there, the number goes red, which means I'm not following the instructions. So I need to keep it so I'm just about following the instructions, but still gaining a bit of ground and catching the pack up a bit. Right, I'm ahead of David now, so David must be sticking to the instructions because he's the group leader. Thank you, Dean. Hand for your ride on.
Right on!
And, yeah, so I think I'm all right. We've got the blimp right overhead and the volcano in front of us. That's not a view you want, is it? There we are, that's better. So there's the lava going down to the sea, and right behind the volcano is the huge mountain climb. If you want to put your treadmill up to 10% and climb that, you'll gain 1,000 metres of climb. Good old hill, that. So I got 10 XP points and 5 XP points at the same time there, because I hit 200 calories exactly the same time as I hit 3.25 kilometres. Every 200 metres you get 10 experience points in the game, and every 100 calories you burn you get 5 experience points. So it looks like Jonathan is staying with us and hasn't had any problems yet. Looking at a photograph that he posted on the Zwift Facebook page, the Zwift Runners Facebook page, it looks like he's having to arch his neck to the right to see the screen though, because his iPad doesn't connect properly to his treadmill, so he's had to connect a different way, which means he's looking at a TV screen on his right hand side that they normally use for cycling. Not ideal, but if it works, it works. Right, here we go. 11.7 now.
To infinity and beyond!
Do I get carried away with those sound effects? Oh, that'd be good, Ryan. Ryan is hoping to get a new treadmill and start leading some runs on Zwift. Ryan is also doing 100 miles with me on Friday and Saturday. So 2 Zwifters this weekend will be running 100 miles. If you've got an event or a race coming up, do let me know in the comments. $150 meters to go at this pace. And you can see the next one is 11.9 kilometers an hour. So we are getting faster. So you want to try and avoid your heart rate creeping up too much, which means good breathing. I just saw somebody walking. I hope that wasn't Jonathan. Yeah, Ryan, it will be about 103, 104 miles by the time we're done, yeah. That's what I would have thought. There we go, okay, back down to 8.3. So if you're watching on YouTube, hello, thank you for joining us. Nice to have you with us. If you've got a comment, do say hello. And do subscribe if you're not subscribed already to the Film My Run YouTube channel. Thanks, John, for your ride on.
Ride on!
If you're new to Zwift and you're wondering what the screen is all about, it should be fairly self-explanatory, but it's a little synopsis of exactly what the screen is all about. $250 meters left of our recovery. And the screen is telling us to remember to hydrate. Ryan Downey says he thinks he prefers it to be cold. He's probably got the heating on in his garage because he went outside and realised it was so cold. Came inside and now he's regretting it because he's got hot in the run. Okay, so we are about halfway through now. $100 meters, and then we go faster. 11.9 kilometers an hour, 400 meters. And David letting us know it's halfway. David doing a great job at keeping exactly to the right pace that we're supposed to be keeping to. Not like me, messing it up all the time. Although I do have all my stars. So I can't be doing too bad. And EP, our young 12-year-old lad from the USA, is bang on as well. So he's staying with, he was a bit ahead and he's now right with us. So well done to EP, up to 11.9 kilometers an hour for 400 meters. So this may well be the fastest that we go, because the next one is 11.9 kilometers an hour as well. So there's EP. I think he's wearing a white top and white headband. So he is doing really well. 12 years old, joining us on Wednesday workout in Group C. Let's have a look at how the Zwift Companion app is getting on. So if you download the Zwift Companion app, it's separate to the Zwift app, and you can join events, you can search other Zwift runners, and you can watch your workout unfold like we are doing here. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's get it back again. So you can see it's basically mirroring the Zwift screen in case it's easier for you to look at the Zwift Companion app. But there are plenty of things you can do with the Zwift Companion app. Definitely worth having. It's like a remote control for Zwift, basically. 4.5k done. Just over 3.5 to go. My heart rate is gradually creeping up, 146 now. So we might be hitting the yellow zone now. There we go. Drop back down to 8.3 again. You see what happens quite often. People who have foot pods sometimes take quite a while to speed up and quite a while to slow down when you change pace. Whereas the treadmill that I'm using is quite quick. So at the end of an interval, you'll often see me slow down quite quickly, and a lot of other runners all overtake me because their foot pods aren't slowing down. Foot pods do tend to respond a bit slower. There's a little bit more of a lag. So again, I'm a little bit behind, a couple of seconds behind David now, our run leader. So just bump it up a little bit, just to catch up, keep the group together. 250 metres, and we go again. And, oh, I see what's happening. Okay, so after this, we then go back down to the 200 metre distance, but we speed up to 12.7. 200 metres. Ian, I've got a techno gym, My Run. It's called a My Run. And yeah, it's got a direct Bluetooth connection to the computer, which is very, very handy indeed. Oh, Nick, man after my own heart. Do you know what? I wasn't paying attention to the football result. Do excuse us, by the way, if football is not your bag. Karen, thanks for the ride on.
Right on.
And I didn't notice until about 5 minutes before the end of the match that Manchester City were losing. So I watched the last 5-10 minutes of the game. So now we need to capitalise on that defeat, don't we? So Liverpool have to win tonight to really put the pressure on Manchester City in second place. Do you know what? We're going to win the league. We are going to win the league this season. First time in, what was it, 1989 last time we won it. So 30 years of hurt. Shut up, Ryan.
You suck.
That's for you, Ryan. Mark Wardle, thank you for your ride on. Do you know what? Anyone beginning with M, I call them Mark. Sorry, Wardle. M Wardle, I can't remember what your first name is. Alan's a Liverpool supporter as well. Here we go, 11, I'm not paying attention. 11.9. Okay, here we go. Another 400 metres at 11.9. Come on, Liverpool. Oh no, Carol, don't say that. That is tempting fate, isn't it? So Carol says that they're using the iPad as a bridge between the treadmill and the computer, and at the moment that is working well. Sussex Geezer, thank you for your ride on. But now now that she said that, he's bound to have some dropouts. 3 kilometres left, just under, of Wednesday workout live on Zwift, live on the Film My Run channel. And I'm trying to keep the heart rate in check. So Paylard from France is 13 seconds ahead. A. Martins from Belgium, 10 seconds ahead. Billy Boy from Belgium, 9 seconds ahead. Johansson from Norway, 5 seconds ahead. M. Waters from the UK, a couple of seconds up. Alan Glendinning from Northern Ireland, a couple of seconds up. Ryan Downey is right with us. EP, our 12-year-old from the USA, is right with us. M. Clinton from Canada, just behind, 4 seconds. David Mears, our run leader, 4 seconds behind. It's not a race. We are supposed to be sticking with each other, sticking together. That's the idea. And back down to 8.3 now. So, where are we? We have 2.66 kilometres to go. Thanks, M. Georgie, for your ride on. And we're now down to... And Klinkvist, thank you for a ride on as well.
On.
And we've got 200 metre strides coming up. So we've been running at 11.9, so we're now jumping up to 12.7 kilometres an hour. But the interval is shorter at 200 metres. Liverpool are 1-0 up. To everyone in the USA who doesn't care, I'm really sorry. I had some confirmation yesterday that in about 4 to 6 months' time, we can do a 24-hour treadmill challenge on Zwift. So I will be looking into setting that up as soon as I can, because I think people need time. People need time to prepare and know that it's coming up, so arrange everything. 24 hours is a long time to spend on the treadmill, and 24 hours is a long time to take out of your week. So, and the recovery from that, of course. So people need as much time as possible. But just to let you know, M. Holmes, like you, yes, the 24-hour challenge will happen. I'm 99% certain it will happen. And yeah, in about 4, 5, maybe 6 months' time, we will get that organised. It'll be organised well before then, but it will happen in 4, 5 or 6 months' time. So 80 metres, and then we're bumping it up for a nice little sprint of 200 metres at 12.7 kilometres an hour. I'm enjoying this, it's nice. A nice run. We're on our second lap now of the 5k run circuit. D-Top, thank you for your ride on.
Nice.
And here we go. Oh, yes, there we are. It was a bit early there. 12.7, 200 metres. See how I'm speeding past a lot of people now? Because it takes people's foot pods a little bit of time to catch up. And then when I slow down, you'll see a lot of people all overtake me. I think in the next break, I am going to slow down a bit to try and rejoin David Mears, who is about 8 seconds back. So although I think I'm sticking correctly to the instructions, I seem to be now jumping ahead a bit. So there is the banner, there's the arch. Let's go back down, let's drop down a little bit more. So we'll drop down to 8 and see if everyone catches up. So Ryan Downey is right with me. EP is 2 seconds behind. David Mears 3 seconds behind. So I'll just keep it at this pace, maybe drop it a little bit more and let them catch up. Oh, yeah, I told you, Carol, not to say anything. So, Jonathan looks like he's having some dropouts, annoyingly. That's really frustrating because I was really hopeful that that would work. Oh, Ryan. Okay, so Ryan seems to have the same trouble as me a lot of the time. I.e., people zooming past him at the end of intervals. Maybe your footpod does respond quite well then. Okay, so a left turn and onto the seafront. Ryan Downey just ahead of me in the same kit as me. David Mears literally right behind me with EP. There we are, right, so I can join back up now. 8.3, 200 metres to go. We are less than 2 kilometres before the end of Wednesday workout. If you've enjoyed this, you'd like to get on Zwift but you don't know how, it's dead simple, honestly. Just sign up at zwift.com/run and then do this.
It's so easy to get set up for Zwift running. All you need are a few things. Firstly, access to a treadmill. Either at home or at the gym, it doesn't matter what kind of treadmill you use, any treadmill will work with Zwift. Next, you need a footpod, preferably a Bluetooth footpod, and the most popular ones to use at the moment are the Zwift Pod or the Stride. Then simply download the Zwift app onto any of these devices. So a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android phone, Zwift even works on Apple TV. Pair your footpod in the app, possibly add a heart rate monitor if you like, and that's it. You're all set up for Zwift running.
So, we are approaching the last few intervals now. 12.8 kilometres now, 200 metres, halfway there already. It's daylight on the beach at Watopia. If you know Long Beach, California, you'll recognise the footpaths that we're using. There's the cyclists on the right hand side on the road. We can run on that road if we want to, but a lot of the time we do our running, our intervals on the dedicated run path. It's a bit unfair on the cyclists really, because they can only cycle on those roads. They can't come on here, whereas we can go on the cycling roads. So we've got, as runners, we have more miles of tarmac than the cyclists do. So 400 metres recovery again, and we have 2 more strides left. One at 12.9 kilometres an hour and one at 13, and then we have recovery to finish. Oh, did that wrong. Willie Grider, okay, hello Stephen. Can you walk me through how I would set up the Run Climb Beta? My setup is a Stride footpod to iPad. How does Stride, inputting incline into Run Climb and my iPad talk to each other? Okay, so what you do, you don't open Zwift, open the Run Climb app on your phone. Pair your Stride footpod with the Run Climb app. So you've got your Stride footpod paired with the Run Climb app. Then load up Zwift, and then imagine that your phone is the footpod, or rather imagine the Run Climb app is the footpod. So then in the pairing screen of Zwift, you pair the Run Climb app, not the Stride. And the Stride shouldn't be available anyway because it's already paired to the phone. To the Run Climb app on the phone. So pair the Run Climb app as a speed source, as a footpod in the Zwift app. So then the Stride goes through the Run Climb app and into Zwift. And that's what you would do for speed. And then for incline, on the Run Climb app, you just manually set the incline that you're running at on your treadmill. Set that to the same as your treadmill, and that will record on Zwift and give you incline on Zwift and in your Strava account or your Garmin account, whatever account you use. That's how to do it. So 200 metres at 13 now. Just nice and relaxed. We've got to stay relaxed. If you're suffering at this point, breathe easy. Just breathe easy and relax your shoulders. Head up. Do not lose your form, because your form is what keeps you efficient, and efficiency maximises energy. The more energy you've got, the more able you are to run at the required pace. And there we are. One more to go. Last effort coming up. I hope it works for you, Willie. I haven't actually tried it fully yet. When I originally tried it, I couldn't get it to work properly. So that's the theory. Hopefully it will work. I mean, I know it does work, so that's how to do it. Great session in Group A tonight, says Dean. Thank you, and he's wishing me good luck for my race at the weekend. Thanks, Dean. Cheers, buddy. 200 metres to go, and then we've got our final 200 metre stride. Hope everyone's enjoyed Group C tonight. I have, it's been nice. And relatively well kept together, so we've got a few people who've gone 30 seconds ahead. Billy Boy and Johansson and Martins and Pallard, all just over 20, 30 seconds ahead of the rest of the group. And from M Waters right back down to M Clinton, we're all within 5 seconds of each other, so that's great. That's what group running on Zwift is all about, keeping the community together, enjoying the run. And we've still got Jonathan Cost with us, so his dropouts can't have been too bad, because he's still right there. And big shout out to EP, our 12-year-old again, who's staying with us and has done really well as well. So we're coming up now to the final stride, 200 metres at 13.1 kilometres an hour, to bring Wednesday workout live on Zwift to a close. Do join us for Monday Run Club on Monday. I will be running in Group D and walking probably. Right, here we go then. .1 for 200 metres, nice big stride. Half a kilometre left of the run. Thank you to David for leading today. Keeping us all in check. And in these 400 metres cool down, do excuse me while I go and issue some ride-ons to people. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thanks to everyone who took part, especially if you ran and listened to the stream as well. Thanks, guys. Thank you, David, for leading the run. Well done to everyone, especially EP there. And that is it. That's all the ride-ons given out. And we are done for Monday Run Club. 13.1, yes, there or thereabouts. Ian. Thank you, Willie. Well done, everybody.
Right on.
Oh, there you go. I don't know. I'm just guessing, Ryan. You might be right. In my head, I don't really work in miles, minutes per mile. So you might be more right than I am. There we are. That is the end of Wednesday workout for another day. There you can see the progression. So some shorter strides, some longer strides, and some shorter strides again, getting faster and faster as we went. So really good session to work the heart there. Good intervals. Good idea to kind of do longer intervals and shorter intervals. Good idea to continually increase the pace all the way through. So if you're doing your own session outdoors, that's a really good session to do. Intervals are always good, generally, whatever you do. But that was a really good session. So well done whoever designed that one. Whether it was I don't know if it was Tim who designed it. But that was great. Well done. Okay, so that is it for Wednesday workout. For another day. We're all done. So I'm going to enjoy a nice cup of coffee now. And that's it for running for me until Friday lunchtime, midday. Spare a thought. When we hit midday UK time on Friday, I will be setting off around the coast of Cornwall with Ryan to try and do 100 miles in the winter. That is it. If you're around on Saturday, go and do Run in the Park with John Hancock. And we will see you again for Monday Run Club live on the Film I Run channel and on Zwift, 7:30 UK time. If that time doesn't suit you, there are time zones all over the Zwift Companion app for you to run. Do go and check out the Zwift Companion app. Till then, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.